Alright, so, welcome back. I hope you at least read the intelligence to know about the universe we're in and know what's going on, because I'm going to assume you know it. I like it. It's almost like a history lesson, which means I like it a lot. So, why don't we just jump into it, shall we? I already know all the training missions, so I'm just going to skip those. I already did those.
Welcome to Vega, Ensign. I'm Lieutenant Lukakis, squadron leader of the 53rd Hammerheads. You've been assigned to our unit.
Yay!
The Hammerheads are a space superiority squadron. We'll be flying the Myrmidon fighter, developed to replace the old GTF Ulysses. The Myrmidon is a Terran Vasudin design and a versatile ship with high marks for speed, maneuverability, armor, and loadout. The 53rd Hammerheads were formed during the Great War. At the time, we served on board the GTD Bastion, the finest ship in the history of Terran space travel. You may not know this, but the pilots who destroyed the ST Lucifer in 2335 were based on the Bastion, and some were even Hammerheads. With the 53rd, you're part of a long and proud tradition. When the explosion of the Lucifer collapsed the jump node to the Sol system and severed all contact with Earth, Command transferred the Bastion to the 4th Fleet in Vega. Since then, we've called Vega our home. Now Command has decommissioned the Bastion and reassigned its squadrons to the newer Hecate destroyers. We'll be joining the GTD Aquitaine, flagship of the 3rd Fleet, Capella. The Aquitaine will be here in 36 hours. In the meantime, it would be advisable to review your training. We have all the simulator modules you'll need for the Myrmidon fighter. These modules will give you a refresher course on such basics as your head-up display, throttle controls, and targeting. If you need to review your training, now would be a good time to do so.
I don't need to. Thanks, though.
Because this is your first combat assignment, you'll be authorized to carry the standard armaments. The Subak HL-7, the Tempest Dumbfire, and the Rockeye heat-seeking missile. These weapons are covered in the training modules and in the tech room database. As you gain experience in combat, you will be authorized to use more advanced weaponry.
Yay!
Good luck, pilot. And welcome again to the 53rd.
Alright, we're gonna skip training. Don't need it. I have already done it.
Welcome to Training Simulator Module
yes,
GSM.
Skip training. Gonna skip this training too. Nope. Whoa. Okay, that was a little weird. Skip that training too.
Dogfighting technique.
Get straight to the business. The business of shooting things in space.
This is Admiral Petrarch, commanding officer of the GTD Aquitaine. For those squadrons joining us here in Vega, welcome aboard. With a complement of 150 combat spacecraft, the Aquitaine serves as flagship of the GTVA 3rd Fleet, based in the Capella system. You join an elite crew of 10,000, the finest officers and enlisted personnel serving the Alliance today.
Except for that ensign over there. He sucks. I'm
After
sorry, sir.
Admiral Bosch
I told you about the coffee. I'm
has
sorry.
become a significant threat to regional security since the Great War ended 32 years ago. The NTF demands the independence of their systems and the revocation of the Beta Aquilae Convention, or BATAC. The BATAC Treaty centralized power of the GTVA as the supreme authority in Terran Vasudin space. Integral to NTF ideology is Bosch's vision of Neo-Terra. A utopian society where the lost grandeur of Earth will be restored. Bosch and his followers oppose any alliance with the Vasudins as a threat to the future of the human race. The rebels are entrenched in Polaris, Regulus, and Sirius. But before we hit these strongholds, we must secure Epsilon Pegasi, Alpha Centauri, and Deneb. These contested systems are now the focal point of Allied operations. Allied Command has ordered the Aquitaine into the Deneb system. There, we will reinforce the 13th Vasudin Battle Group, led by the GVD Samtic. Both the NTF and the GTVA have sustained heavy casualties in the battle for Deneb. In the past 72 hours, we have lost the GVC Andromeda, the GTC Trafalgar, and over 15 fighter wings.
Oof.
Command anticipates the arrival of the Aquitaine and the Samtic will shift the battle for Deneb in our favor and force the NTF to withdraw to Sirius.
Alrighty. So basically, in case you didn't read the intelligence, shame on you. We are we have basically we're a combined alliance with the Vasudans. Sorry, I forgot their name for a second. With the Vasudans, which is an alien race, and these guys we're fighting are basically terrorists trying to take over, well, everything. So, good times, good times.
This is Captain Lukakis, squadron leader of the 53rd Hammerheads. At 0320 hours, the Aquitaine entered the Deneb system. Admiral Petrarch launched fighter and bomber wings as part of an all-out attack against NTF positions throughout the system. He has kept the Hammerheads on standby until now. A situation is developing near the inhabited planet of Cygnus Prime. We have over 100,000 Vasudan refugees fleeing their colonies in transports. Allied ships are rescuing the Vasudans as quickly as possible, though the logistics of this operation leave many refugees still vulnerable to rebel attack. At 0545, we received a distress signal from a refugee convoy 900 clicks, or kilometers, from the outer orbit of Cygnus Prime. The Vasudans responded with a wing of Serapis fighters, designated Epsilon, which have just called in for reinforcements. Alpha Wing, you're going in.
Yay! How am I gonna blow stuff up?
Because these transports do not have jump drives, you must protect the convoy until a recovery ship arrives. With all warships engaged and other convoys in dire need of protection, we do not know when a craft will become available. Command will keep you updated and send in reinforcements as needed.
Okay. Protect the Iota until you're relieved of duty. Sweet. Alright, so we're gonna be using this ship. I have one wingman. Actually, I am the wingman. And basic weapon loadout. Let's do this! Now, in the options menu, you can change...
I have a visual on the convoy, 1,500 meters dead ahead. The escort wing is down 2 fighters. Iota Transports, this is Alpha Wing of the 53rd Hammerheads, GTD Aquitaine. We have orders to protect your convoy. What's your status? Over.
Alpha Wing, we have lost 3 transports to the rebel attack. The surviving vessels have sustained moderate damage. We anticipate the rebels will return in greater force.
Hang in there, Iota. Command will send a recovery craft as soon as possible. All right, Alpha, let's get to work. We must defend these transports until the recovery ship arrives.
Okay. Yeah, you can change the color of your head-up display from blue, green, or amber, and you can mess with the
Sensors picking up incoming hostiles.
Ooh.
A wing of Herc's closing in.
Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. I launched my countermeasures. Oops. Alright, let's blow stuff up. Booyah! Oh, hey, hey! I'm trying to blow stuff up. You guys are getting in my way. So, yeah, there's all sorts of cool stuff you can do in this game. Oh, hello. You can match your speed of your target. You can target things you're supposed to escort, hostile targets, friendly targets. I mean, it's really extensive what you can do in this game. I'm gonna afterburn so I can get there before they destroy them all. Oops. Don't fly into my fire. What's wrong with you? Alright, easy peasy. Good times, good times. So, yeah, so in the first... In the first, Freespace, that was the Great War. You were fighting the Great War. Basically, you started off at war with these guys. Oh, no. You started off at war with the Vasudans. The Vasudans and the Terrans were tearing each other apart. And, whoa! And, oh my gosh, I'm getting eaten alive. Oh, get off me, get off me! Ah!
Check your 6.
Yeah, I'm checking it. Oh no. Get off my tail. No one said you could come to this party. Wait, what? That didn't even make sense. Booyah! Oh, there goes my front shields. Whoopsie. You can equalize your shields. I don't remember what button does that. It's alright. I'll do that later. Just match their speed so I can stay behind them. Let's use the afterburner to catch up a little bit. Booyah! Goodbye. So, yeah, you were at war with the people you're not allied with, now, but you were at war with them then.
Reading hostile indicators.
Okay, I'm on it.
Transmitted your coordinates to the GBD Samtic. The vessel should be exiting subspace momentarily.
Okay. But the Shivans arrived and started kicking everyone's butt.
Command, this is the GBD Samtic.
And we had to ally with each other in order to fight them. They were much stronger than we were, etc., etc. Oh, good, you guys are still alive. Good job. We got to protect these vessels right here.
The NTCV Belisarius, a Deimos-class Corvette, has run our blockade of the Sirius jump node.
Uh-oh.
We are now tracking the vessel through subspace. We have vectored its course to your immediate vicinity.
That's not good. Hey, look, a capital ship.
Acknowledged, Command. She will intercept the target.
You're a big one, aren't you? So the way the game ended, Freespace, it was actually really fun. Hello.
It's the Belisarius.
I got it.
Memory control. Power up photon beam cannons. Commence plasma core insertion.
No, guys, I got it. It's fine. I got this. Don't you worry.
Stand clear of the Samtic and Belisarius.
Oh? Why?
Belisarius, this is the GBD Samtic. You are ordered to power down and surrender.
Alright, I'm gonna stop then. They said to not get in their way.
The NTF is the only legitimate authority in this system.
Surrender or be destroyed, Belisarius. This is your final warning.
Your posturing insults us both, Basudin. I will not give up my ship.
I do as he says. I would personally,
Gunnery control. Open fire.
oh gosh. Woo!
Belisarius objective has been neutralized.
I could have done that. I so could have done that. I mean, you know, would have taken a little longer, but
Now deploying wing Zeta and Theta.
I'm blowing up the debris. See, I did this. That was all me.
Accomplished, Alpha.
It's all me.
Return to base.
All me, baby. Look at that. Take that, Corvette. Woo! Yeah!
Iota, you are cleared for docking.
Alright, so I can return to base now.
Roger that, Samtic. Moving into position now.
Oh, but there's still stuff that's going on. And one thing I do like about this game that I do remember from Freespace and this one, there is lots of chatter during the missions. A lot of chatter, which is good. It gives you the feel that, you know, it's hectic and stuff going on. And this is one of the biggest ships for the Vasudin. And so anyway, yeah, you were fighting the Shivans, and they had this giant ship called Lucifer, and we couldn't hurt it at all, and it was just wiping out planet after planet after planet. And finally, we found a way to hurt it by killing it in jump space or subspace, and your final mission was to go into jump space and
Alpha
take it
1,
down.
return to base.
Oh,
you must
fine.
rendezvous for your next sortie.
Fine. Going home. And, but blowing up that ship also blew up the gate to Earth. And so now we're cut off from Earth. Yeah. Familiar story. Why is it most space sims, they cut you off from Earth? You don't know where Earth is.
Good work, pilot. You held off the rebel attack and saved both Vasudin transports from destruction. Your squad mates and I all agree you'll make a fine addition to the 53rd Hammerheads.
Yay!
Command reports that 75% of the refugees have been recovered with few casualties. The remaining 25% are under Allied protection and will be rescued shortly. We've also won major victories against the NTF. The NTD Jacobus and the NTC Hengst have been destroyed, and our blockades of the Alpha Centauri and Sirius jump nodes has isolated the rebel fleet. Furthermore, 600,000 ground troops will soon land on the surface of Cygnus Prime in our effort to retake the planet. Prepare for your next mission, pilot. The battle for Deneb is not over yet.
Okay! Let's see. Statistics. What did I do? Did I do anything? I got 2 kills! Woo! Victory for Squeeperella. I wonder if I can change my name to Squeeperella. I am a girl, after all. How many of you have been waiting for me to say that? Recommendations. They have recommendations? No, they do not have recommendations. Very well, then. Very well. Maybe I won't have trouble finding things to talk about. The chatter is so extensive in this game.
Command has ordered the 53rd Hammerheads to secure an NTF depot in the Deneb asteroid belt. 6 sentry guns are positioned around the depot, and rebel freighters are now moving the cargo out of the area. The NTF has gone through a lot of trouble to hide these materials. Alpha 1, your mission is to seek and destroy all targets of opportunity, including freighters, cargo, and sentry guns. Beta Wing will scan the cargo. Recon sighted a wing of Lokis guarding the depot, so prioritize these bandits.
Got it.
Do not underestimate the importance of this mission, pilot. A depot raid won't win you any medals, but it can be just as vital as taking down a cruiser or Corvette. We must sever rebel supply lines if we want to achieve a decisive victory.
I took down a Corvette last mission. Corvette debris. I took out a Corvette debris last mission. How do I get out? Ah, there we go. I want to see if I can change my name to Squeeperella. Hello? 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 I want to change my name. I want to change my name. What? No. What? No, no. Cancel. Oh, here we go. Squeeperella. Is that how you spell Squeeperella? I guess so. I mean, it's a made-up word, so... Sure. Should work just fine. No! No! No, I want to be Squeeperella here. Oh well, I guess it can't be. We know she's Squeeperella. We know on the inside, yo. Alright, so, let's go destroy a bunch of freighters and stuff.
Command
yes. Right, nearest hostile target.
Okay, Alpha Wing, let's take out the fighters and freighters. Beta will scan the cargo. Watch those sentry guns.
What am I?
Beta Wing, target cargo units and close in to scan. Optimal distance is 150 meters.
Am I? Ouchie!
3 target fighters. Stay focused on those locations.
Am I a Beta Wing or Alpha Ring? I didn't check.
We can't scan the cargo.
That's a confirmed kill.
Oh, good. I think I'm Alpha
For the
Ring.
diagnostic, Beta. Are your sensors malfunctioning?
Woo!
Negative.
Behind
There's
it.
some kind of shielding on these units. Our sensor can't penetrate.
Acknowledged, Beta.
Oops.
Abort the scan and engage the enemy.
What about a recovery op?
No, no.
Negative, Beta. Command will not risk recovery in that asteroid belt.
I got the enemies. You guys can keep, I don't know, doing stuff. Booyah! Blew up that rock. Tell you what. Oh, so.
Heads up, enemy wing closing in.
Okay. So I was going to tell you why I decided to start...
Multiple bandits here. That cargo must be vital.
Oh my gosh, they're blowing off parts of my ship! That was my antenna! How am I supposed to get radio channels now? Ah, you stuck it on the country station! You jerks. I'm gonna have to blow up people listening to Reba McEntire for the next 6 hours. Thanks a lot.
Bandits incoming!
Oh, you so are gonna get it. Reba compels me! Oh. Okay. Oh, wait to just not leave anyone from me, team. We'd be team players there.
We have secured the
Glory
depot,
hogs.
Command. All bandits have been neutralized. Alpha and Beta, destroy the cargo units.
Okay.
Hold on, Alpha. Long-range sensors are picking up another hostile target 3 kilometers from your position.
I'm reading nothing here, Command.
We're detecting a faint EM signature from one of the asteroids. Transmitting coordinates now.
I love blowing up.
I'm still not getting
rocks.
a clear reading. There's too much interference.
Is it
There
this
should
thing?
be a flashing red blip on the radar screen of your HUD. Maneuver your fighter until this blip is centered in the radar.
I see it.
This will point you in the right direction.
That asteroid's gonna get it.
It's a large asteroid, Command, with some kind of structure built into the surface.
Let's take a closer look. Proceed with caution, pilots.
Darn shifty asteroid listing lazily to the right. It's throwing off my aim. Gotta lead it. Alright, so I told you, why did I all of a sudden decide to do this game now? Woohoo! Victory for Squeeb. Alright, Squeeperella. Because I recently found an old game that I played. It was a flight sim game called Renegade, Battle for Jacob Star. A DOS game back in, God, 94, 95. Yeah, a long time ago. And I loved that game.
I need to rearm.
Why? Really? I haven't even used a single rocket yet. By the way, let's switch to my Tempests. So anyway, but I couldn't get it to work.
The target has turrets and a fighter bay. It must be a rebel installation.
We're scrambling bomber wings now. Destroy that base, pilot.
I'm working on it! Way ahead of you, pal. Oh gosh!
Delta wing now in position.
Do a barrel roll!
Command, I'm picking up incoming hostiles.
Woo!
Need to clear a path for Delta wing.
I gotta take out this laser turret first. I'll be right with you. So anyway, I found the Battle for Jacob Star. It was such a great flight.
This is Admiral Bosch of the Neoterra front. Allied fighters, bring off your attack.
No.
Command, the rebel leader is on that base.
Disregard that transmission, Alpha. Admiral Bosch is in the Polaris system. This must be a decoy.
Ha! Don't fire things at me. Aha! Ha ha!
You sign the death warrant of our race.
What?
I demand unfettered access to the Sirius jump node.
There will be no negotiations, Bosch.
Wait, didn't you just tell us he's a decoy?
If my safety is guaranteed, I'll withdraw my forces from Deneb.
Pilots, destroy that installation. You have your orders.
Okay. I love following orders. I'm really, really good at it. So is it Bosch or is it a decoy? Make up your mind, Command. Honestly. Woo! Oh, killed it and managed to dodge it.
Apart, Command.
Really? Oh, hey, look at that. It's breaking apart. Is it? Oh! Holy crap, it's a ship! Ow! Stop that! Stop! Who's doing that? Hey! Hey! Hey, cut it out.
That's not an installation. Disable the engines of that warship. Do not let them escape.
I'm busy. I will deal with him in a moment. But I'm taking out this fighter. It's very important to the overall war effort, I tell you. Oh, you're not getting away. Come here.
Bosch and his warship have jumped.
But he didn't! Ha ha! Well, I couldn't have destroyed that thing with these small
Bandits
ships.
incoming.
Alright. So anyway, yeah, back to my story. I may not have as much time to talk as I thought I would in this game. I was thinking more like Freelancer, because in Freelancer you have just lots and lots of free time as you fly from one area to another. But this game doesn't have any of that. It's not any commerce or anything. It's straight up space combat. So, but anyway, Battle for Jacob Star, I was having trouble getting it to run. I was using DOSBox, and whee! I could get the game to run, but I couldn't get the
Hostile fighters have been neutralized, Command.
couldn't get the
This mission
cutscenes.
is over, Alpha. Return to base.
Okay. I couldn't get the cutscenes or the music to play or anything like that. Just the laser sounds. And it made me really, really sad. Have you ever had a video game where you played a long, long time ago and you spend years going, God, what was that game? What was that game? And then finally, you find it. And then you get it. And then it won't work. Yeah, I was very, very heartbroken. By the way, if there's any experts at DOSBox out there, and I mean experts because I have average skill, and
Command has issued no official explanation for Admiral Bosch's presence in the Deneb system. The hidden base and the shielded cargo units only compound the mystery of the Admiral's agenda. Under the circumstances, there was nothing you could have done to stop the escape of Bosch's command frigate, designated the NTF Iceni.
Okay. Anyway, props to Inferno Canuck and Zoidberg for trying to help me get it working. And I tried a lot of stuff after you guys left too, and I just couldn't get it working. And the thing is, I sat there for like a day just really depressed because I wanted to play that game so bad, and I wasn't going to be able to. How many things did I destroy? 2! Another 2 kills. Wait. So is that 4 kills total? I think so. And 2 assists. Woohoo! Recommendations? No recommendations? Okay. All-time stats: 4 kills, 2 assists. So yeah, and I thought, man, I really want to play that game so bad, but I can't. But I got in the mood to play a space sim because I had gotten so hyped for that. And I was like, well, I want to play some space sim, and well, what do I play? And I actually went to Good Old Games, the website, to try and see if Renegade Battle for Jacob Star was there. I thought maybe if they had it, it would run in Windows. They didn't have it. But what I did find was Freespace 2 for $2.99. It was on sale. And I was like, oh my lord, I remember this game. This game was awesome. You know, the 4 missions I played of it. I've only played 4 missions or so of this one, but there are tons and tons of mods out there that I've messed around with. There's like a Babylon 5 mod, there's a Battlestar Galactica mod, and they're really, really fun. And I remember the first Freespace had a great story, it was really cool, and this one's hailed for having a fantastic story and all that stuff, and I was like, alright, fine, I'm gonna play this. And so I am. Now, here, in front of you, as you can clearly see.
Intelligence has tracked Admiral Bosch's command frigate, the NTF Iceni, through subspace. We have vectored its course to the Sirius jump node. The 53rd is being scrambled to seek and destroy the Iceni before it escapes Deneb. We have pre-assigned your loadout, and your fighters are now standing by. Report to the flight deck pronto.
I'm on my way. Destroy the NTF Iceni. But the rebel leader's on there, don't you want to...
Engage full burners and intercept the Iceni.
Okay.
They are 2 kilometers from the Sirius jump node.
Command, we're 5 clicks from that Corvette. Those coordinates you gave us were bogus. We don't stand a chance of catching that ship.
You have your orders, pilot.
What?
Command, where's the blockade? Why isn't the Alliance guarding this node?
Our line of defense has been reprioritized for engagements elsewhere in the system.
What? What? What do you mean you have your orders? We're 5 clicks away! You have your orders. Well, your orders suck! We can't complete them! You have your orders. But... I'm probably gonna get a mark for this. You should have destroyed it. You should have... magicked it.
Your efforts to intercept us have failed, pilots. You would be well advised to question the wisdom of your leaders. Helm, engage subspace drive. The Iceni has jumped. I repeat, the Iceni has jumped.
Acknowledged, pilot.